Cool. So I'm doing NWA. NWA was a West Coast group, and their style of music was hip hop, gangster rap, and yeah, they're from Compton, California. Yeah, so they got together in 1986. Dr. Dre decided he wanted to make like a new kind of, he wanted to like try out some new sounds and new things with new kinds of people. So he got together with Eazy-E, which at the time was drug dealing. He got together, he went to Eazy-E and said to him, like, why don't you invest the money you're making from drug dealing into something more positive and maybe try and start something better with that. He also contacted Ice Cube and Yella and Rain. At the time, Ice Cube was making the lyrics, most of the lyrics at least. At one point they met with some music manager called Jerry Heather. And with him, they founded Ruthless Records. Okay, so NWA was locally known in LA, but when they started like properly doing open Ruthless Records with Jerry, their fame kind of grew even more in America. But when they released F the Police, that's when their fame just boosted up, because people just started saying like their messages, even though NWA always said that they weren't a political group, like their music wasn't political. To the eyes of other people, it was, because obviously the things they were saying were mainly about police brutality and racial profiling. The song F the Police especially got very famous, especially because it created a lot of like just nerves and just problems for the FBI, because people started doing protests such as the LA riot, and that was a crazy protest. It created a lot of like people just messing up the streets and everything, so it just become very like the world started noticing them. It also made the world start to notice. Like I said, the police brutality that there was in America, because I don't think that at the time people from Europe or wherever you are in the world, or even from Latin America, knew actually what black people in America were going through at that time. They were also known because I think they were also quite famous for their, or Ice Cube used to call it reality talk, because they used harsh words, like their language wasn't elegant or like clean. It was quite straight to the point, like F the Police, direct. So yeah, I'm gonna play the song, although I think everyone knows it, but let me just play it.
The police department, Ice Cube, nothing but the truth, so love your black. Everybody, what the fuck you gotta say? Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got it bad cause I'm brown. And not the other colors, so police think they have the authority to kill a minority. Fuck that shit cause I ain't the one for a punk motherfucker with a badge and a gun to be beaten on. And thrown in jail, we can go toe to toe in the middle of a cell.
Oh, sorry guys. I
just like the
sorry. Now, the band I'm gonna contrast is Hiatus Coyote. Hiatus Coyote is a 4-piece band, and they started playing together in 2011, so they're more recent. Their genre is neo soul, and they have jazz influences and experimental influences. They kind of use it. They use a bit of everything basically in their music. They released 2 albums. Talk Tomahawk. I think I said that right. Choose Your Weapon, and they received a Best R&B Performance Grammy. I think that their differences, obviously, they're different genres. They're all in the same kind of section of music, but they're different genres. And if you see it lyrically, Hiatus Coyote is more relaxed and chilled, and it's not as harsh as NWA. NWA is very harsh, and Hiatus Coyote, you half the time you can't really understand what they're saying. Yeah, I'm gonna play the song and then you can ask questions. This is a song of theirs that I quite like. Great. So let me just go find the song. Sorry, guys.
Dr. Jekyll, that Mr. Bean bugging out my hide again. If he come and rapping on my door, I'm not gonna answer it. Gonna die.
What do they sing about?
What do they sing about? I suppose they sing about love and sometimes about nature. They use a lot of metaphors in their songs, so I suppose it's really how you want to see the song most of the time.
Can you compare? You see the NWA at the beginning, the way they talk about at the police and all that stuff. Comparing to that year till now, what do you think before compared to this year? Like in their music, like how is it relevant to at the police and police brutality and?
So basically, are you asking him to compare it like the early music to nowadays music?
Yeah.
Oh, so just hip hop in general.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that before they were more concentrating and giving a message. Now rappers seem to just rap about irrelevant stuff. At the time they were actually it's called reality talk. I believe that before they were giving reality talk because they actually wanted to give a reality talk. These days they want to do they do reality talk because obviously I'm not going to say that rappers like Lil Wayne or whatever, they didn't go through the same things that NWA did, but I'm just saying that these days they just do it for the money. They don't really do it for the fact of actually making the music.